Okay, back to the table of lost graces. We are fucking stacked. Fucking stacked, my friend. Did I fucking... I fucked up my control again. Let me plug it back in. I'm moving. Okay, let's go. Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. Let's say Little Red Robin Hood. Oh, fuck, we don't got shit. Alright, well.
Well, I took you no matter how you're up.
What? I think we buy those. And if we do, I'm broke. Oh, one more thing. No, I did farm the dragon, didn't I? Shit. Shit. I'm broke. Guys, I'm broke. I'm fucking broke. We got 1, 2, 3s out of the ways. For 4s. Dude, there's no way we need to get all of these. Alright. 10. So I just need 2. Just need 2. Why did I think I had no room? Oh, I was looking at crafting, wasn't I? Fucking dumb, dude. Swear to God. I think we're okay. I was looking at crafting, I think. I have a habit of going to item crafting. And then I think my inventory is empty. I'll use everything here. I usually save some, but I don't care right now. Alright, we're good. Let's get it. Let's get the last 2. Yep, that's 12. That's 12, baby. That's gonna put our sword as high as we can get it for now.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your arm.
Okay, a little bit short. Sell anything? Might need that. Doubt it, but might need it. What's this? Barrage. Trash. What do we do? Okay, yeah, we got stuff to sell. Okay, cool. No dukes. Oh, we're up to 5. I missed a 5. Fuck. I knew I missed a 5 somewhere. Where did I miss the 5 at? That's fine. We'll get a 5 later. I'm not too worried about that. I think our build's pretty beefed up at this point. Going here. Damn, where did I miss that 5? 5. It had to be in that tunnel, right? The one where the statue broke. So we'll find some 5s. We'll get Lion's Claw, and we'll kill Margit, and then I'll set it up so I can get 5. What the fuck? from the other side, huh? Great. Beautiful. Hey, what's up? What's up? Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to make you angry. That was gonna give us a few soul. Okay, crouching and walking is actually a terrible idea. Oh shit! I wanted a button. I guess we're gonna butt. Hit him in the butt. Don't hit him in the butt, I guess. Hit him at all. Let's just keep this time. Stop moving, fucker. Alright, and now we could go kill the boss. Go kill the first boss. At the very least. Very least. Oh, I didn't pick up the seal. Well, I will pick it up after. I'll kill this boss first. Not that big of a deal. We don't need to be fucking Incredible Hulk against this dude. We just need to kill him. Yep. Yep, seems good. Seems good. Wild strikes now or not? Oh shit. That's what I get. Oh shit. Oh, it's everywhere. Sorry, just keep tanking these things. Armor? Yeah. Thank you. Damn, you're so helpful. Armor? No. No, brother. No armor for you today. We don't have a seal, so we're not gonna play around with that. Not yet. Can I wear anything? Got dupes. Got duplicates. Alright, after I kill this boss, I'm now. We're just face down.
Well, thou art of passing skill.
Thou art of passing skill. Thank you, sir. Not so bad or something. Alright, eat the chicken foot. Let him yap on a little bit. He's not the yapper, that's the next boss.
Smoldering.
Yeah, this guy has a couple sentences. Fuck, I'm gonna need endurance. That's good. We'll go with health. What does this put me at? 45 with the amulet. That's cool. We'll go there at last though, because we need this one. I don't even think we went to that one actually. because we took the other road. We could have if we did a jump off the cliff somewhere. I hate these things. I'll deal with those later. Dude, Sacred Blade on this weapon is gonna be fucking awesome. Okay, still gotta go around. These are pretty much finishing touches. And after this, after all these, we're gonna get the seal. Actually, should probably get the seal first. Probably be easier to kill the tree spirit guy, whatever it's called. Please. Oh, one more thing. Not bad. This. Alright, there we go. 2, 3. Okay, yeah. We'll do 3, 2. We'll kill that fucking bull. I feel like I should get the seal first, but I'm not sure yet. Not sure. There it is. Bro, where is it? There it is. Still can't work. I got this great sword. Make everything chill. It's on top of that cliff. You gotta get the dragon's attention. Rip. Ripperoni. Okay, still worth the trip. I think. Why do you be worth something? It's a 2. It's a 6. Okay. practicing Unhollowed, the whole album by Black Dahlia. So far, I know 6 out of the 10 songs. I know the intro and Funeral First are like one song. Still considered separate tracks. Thinking about recording the whole thing. It's like running on the video. Probably not now. I'll probably do them all separate, and then once that's out of the way, one day I'll like go back and record them all properly. It'd be nice if I can do like proper covers, but yeah, that's like some pretty hard shit for a girl. I'm not very talented at the drum machine. Where is this fucker? Oh, there's a room here too. Did I get the map? Where's the fungus statue at? Oh, you're here. Son of a bitch. Oh, Grace. Did I get your... No. Alright, let's rest. Bro, I know there's a fucking statue around here somewhere. Dragons are broken. Takes like a whole 6 minutes. Yep, it's gotta be down there. There it is. Looking at this. That's close enough. I think this one's closer. What's up? Go, bro. Let's fucking go. I need proper guts, man. Like, this dude's way too hell. He's like a vampire. Take both. He's brooding though. From planet Earth. Somewhere near Lyrian. Let's go, dragon. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I hear it. Do it. Do it. Did it? Can't tell. Yes. Fuck out. Fuck out. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Thank God. to actually do what I said we would do. And we will do it now. Alright, I think we got this. We were doing pretty decent damage, honestly. We just didn't have stamina or anything like that. You guys aren't a one-hit kill or anything. Yeah, come on, little grasshopper man. Swear to God again. Why is nobody following me? Come on, bro. What? I'm sorry, I am reading the chat. I don't know what's going on. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Chata. Raging the chata. Stop that rock. The rock. Rock the Dwayne Johnson. Let's get up here and kill this fucking fucker. Hey! That was first. Let's kill it. Oh fuck! That was it. That's the one I missed. But we're already here, so we're gonna kill him. Get revenge for the 10k souls that we lost. Watch me tie to the fucking bull boss, dude. I think he's a bull. I don't know what he is. He's the rock, dude. It's a Brahma bull. That's a real rock, the Dwayne Johnson. Get that shit on my face. Still not stacking. Holy shit. Takes a beat. Let's try to sneak up on some of these assholes. Mainly that one. You came to me. Oh, cool. Okay, how are you doing threads and fucking hitting me with this? That's bullshit. I can't even. He's ambidextrous. I know I'm getting old because I'm like starting to move and shit when I'm playing, dude. You know, starting to look like my parents fucking play Nintendo. I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to navigate. Yeah, I already do the lean when I'm like looking over edges and shit. That shit's funny. I hate that I do that because see, like I'm doing it right now. I'm trying to look like on the other side of the wall. I'm getting all tactical and shit. Fucking tactical, dude. Pretty soon I'm gonna start squinting at the boss.
Say you work it.
It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen you. Feels like just yesterday. Then I'll pull out my grandpa's guitar. Let's go. Let's go. Please get a charge heavy. Please have time. Please get a charge heavy. Yes! Charge heavy, another one. I couldn't avoid that. Charge heavy. Charge heavy. Oh! Fucking perfect. Hope. Damn, we got 5 smithing stone 7s. Get off. What? Thank you. With that, go back to the table of Lost Graces. Fucking amazing, dude. Amazing. Amazing. Let's upgrade our weapon again.
Well, I took you for no matter to lay out your arm.
Yes. Okay, so we're missing 6s. We need 6 more. We're at plus 17. I think that sounds right, though. I think that's like where we're supposed to be. Yeah, it sounds like where we're supposed to be. Now we're gonna go get the Dragon Communion Seal. And this build is pretty much finished at that point. Pretty much. Need 5 more faith. What the fuck is that? You know what I'll do for faith? I'll wear the faith talisman, and then I'll use the flask. Which reminds me, let's set that up right now. Dude, what the fuck is going on? That shit's scary. We'll do... No. This one's not. I like the one to be proper. How long does this last? It doesn't say, does it? For a very short time. It could be anything from 30 to 60 seconds. Or more even. Oh no! Ow. But I am poisoned, so that's not good. Because that just means I have to use some crimson tears. No! Okay, we're good. We're good. We survived. We're not the adequate. You go that way. I'll go home. This way. I'll go down this way. Shit. Hurry up, buddy. Hurry up. I don't know what that is. Don't care. Kill this guy before he falls. Am I one-handing? What the hell? Which way do we go? Which way? I think it's this way, alright. No, it isn't this way. Oh, shit. Thank you. For letting me. We still go down. Still go down some more. Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't even see you. Fucking creepy dudes. Is he here already? I hear something. It's gonna fucking pop out right in front of my face. I swear to God, dude. I'm so scared right now. Okay, we're good. I think we can keep going. Unfortunately, I don't have another flask, so we can't use Lion's Claw. We're just gonna have to fucking kill this dude. Oh, Convenience seal. Weighs nothing. I don't have our arcane? Fuck, I don't have arcane. Shit. Okay, whatever. We're not gonna have the heavy attack buff, and we're not gonna have the other buffs either. So that's kind of sad. But we can teleport. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. It's gonna take me about the same amount of time. Like literally, same fucking amount of time to do this shit. Oh, I didn't even switch my flask out. Fuck, son of a bitch. My physics. Whatever. We got this, bro. Right. I kind of want to see what this is. Oh, that's worth it. Can't fight you guys this time. I'm in a hurry. Don't need any of this stuff. Bye. Bye. Wait. Tell me why. It's too late. You fucking bitch. I'm over. Ow. Stop. What the fuck was that? Killed the guy outside the wall? And then he missed me. No. I need to fucking stop. I need to stop trying to do charge heavies. It's just not happening. Get up, heal. Dude, fucking roll, please. Rolling. Shit. Okay. It looks like that's as far as we're getting with the runes we have, right? 11? No, we can get one more level. So. Maybe I overestimated how much I actually have. Shit. Okay, we'll kill one random enemy on the way there. Right. Look at the level. There, Grace, just like right here. Right here. Yeah. See. Open the gate. this is fine. We're gonna have the stat requirements later. We're gonna open the gate anyway.
You there?
We're not gonna take the gate
Come
front
on.
though.
It's tight. God, you'll breach the... Fair enough. Well, but of course.
The gates! Open the gates!
I still don't think that's enough. Shoot, please. 2, 3. What? That wasn't 3. That was 2. Okay, there we go. Would you look at that? Alright, so we had a bit of a mishap with the audio. So, I'll just have to pretend that I'm using a controller right now. But you can see me using the inputs up there, so, you know, it was played by me. I'm just overlaying myself over myself, so you're not confused as to why my audio doesn't match. Anyway, we're going to go through Stormvale Castle the normal way. There's a few reasons we want to do that. We want to get the Claw Talisman and the Misery Cord, which, spoilers, you can't break the Misery Cord in your offhand. There was a video on YouTube that I saw with that as an idea, where you pretty much keep the Misery Cord in your offhand, and then that way you can keep your weapon in your right hand. But it never worked, and you're gonna see me try it a lot in this run. At least later on, once I get tired of it. And it's because you can't do that. you have to make it your main weapon. Which, if you two-hand it, you remove the buff from your right-hand weapon. If you switch it to your right hand, then you also remove the buff from your right-hand weapon. So really, it's not worth it. You're reapplying the buff all the time. So it'll only be worth it if you're not using a buff on your weapon, which we're using, Bloodflame Blade for minor damage buff and minor healing buff, which for this weapon is probably pointless. But as you can see, I'm kind of flying through this. We had another issue actually that I'm missing in the edit. That is the death counter. We actually died in the Celia tunnels. And, this is my first time implementing the death counter manually. I wish it was automatic, but I don't know how to do that. Probably have to inject something in the game to get it to work. So I'm one death below on the counter, but not in these videos. It's proper. It's properly fixed because this is edited already for YouTube. But on stream, I was a death below, which doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter too much. So yeah, this is like a 2-hour stream with no mic. Just great. Just me going through Stormvale and quite a few just vibes. They got one of the cooler armor sets in the game. At least early on.
can get your poise from it too, so hitting that 51 poise is really important early on. I don't like the knight set in this game. It's probably one of my least favorite armor sets from the knight sets of any Souls game. Not least favorite armor set, just least favorite of the knight. It looks really, really generic. I love that radius on this weapon. Just hit any enemy around you. 360. This will be very important when we're fighting the invisible guy. We're gonna have a few silly deaths, fall deaths and whatnot, but for the most part, we're not hitting the same amount of deaths as we did with the Guts Greatsword. I mean, I think that's a given that, you know, you'd expect that this run would be better for two reasons. A, I just got, you know, the practice I needed, and then B, I mean, this weapon, it's just so much better. Number one, Godslayer Greatsword. I could do the Godslayer Greatsword again, like right now, and still be better with the Greatsword, even with all the practice I got. It's just too much investment for nothing into a weapon. So right now I'm looking for the misery chord, but I get lost. I start going around, and I think it's down here, but it was it down here? It might be, but I get lost, so I just start kind of wandering around. I'll do that a few times, you know, a few places. I'm always relearning as I play. Pretty sure I've said many times before, I get lost in Souls games, even the most linear ones. And right there, I'm like, is this the place where I use it? Because I know there's two places where you use Stone Sword keys, and I think that was it. But I didn't want to spend them and not be sure it was. So kind of second guessed myself there. I should have just gone in there, checked it, bought a key somewhere if it wasn't. Would have saved me more time. I could kill aliens for 500 runes quick anyway. 5,000, sorry. That's like the higher end for the key cost. See, I'm like lost right there. I'm like, okay, where is it? I decided to go. I think I do a whole loop again, just to make sure that it is the right place. Back from the start. Go around. Jump this way. Yeah, and I also don't remember if I get lost for the Claw Talisman in this one, or if that was the Greatsword build. I'm sorry, the Godslayer Greatsword build. One of them I get lost looking for the Claw Talisman, which is pretty easy to find. It's always fun reading messages. Also, if you're looking for the iron wet blade, you want to jump out the window right here to the right. Which I passed, you know. And that's how you get the iron wet blade. point, I'm just kind of exploring this place like it's my first time playing the game again. That'll happen. There's a lot of places where my first playthrough. I'm doing a different build right now. No spoilers. I'll just it'll come out when it comes out. Or if you're watching my live streams, you know what it is. And yeah, I do a little less following the video and just kind of trust that I can explore the place myself. Yeah, you'll see me exploring some of these places and I still get lost, especially in the ones where it's more like puzzles. There's one where I forgot where it is, but there's a lift that goes down, and then there's another lift that goes down somewhere else, and then there's a secret lift that goes down. I don't even remember if you need it. I end up spending quite a bit of time in that kind of thing, just trying to find a way. And then there's a secret one where you go below the lift, but there's not a lift, it's just a hole that takes you there. Close to death. And yeah, it's always I still don't know how I figured out some of these my first try. Alright, so we're going back to the Grace reset starting position. I think it's up there in terms of new game for one of the best weapons in the game. In terms of amulets, you have such a wide choice of amulets to mess around with. There's no like necessary ones, you know. You just kind of alter the build as you see fit, and you could still get like 2 defensive amulets in there. Without having to like over level or power level, right? At least the way I'm playing, like I don't really have to go out of my way to like farm anything or anything like that. I'm just doing all the bosses just the same way I did with the Guts Greatsword, and the same way I'm gonna pretty much do for most builds. Just so it's consistent. Yeah, something to kind of gauge the progress. How the weapon goes and whether it's my playing or, you know, whatnot. Obviously there's going to be improvement in playing, but everything else should be pretty consistent. And here I'm looking for something. I don't really remember what I'm looking for. It's probably the Misericord again. Oh no, I'm looking for how to get to the other side right here, and I thought that there was a drop-off to get over there, but there isn't. At least not from right here. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best approach to get to the area where all those dudes are with the flamethrowers and whatnot. Tried and true method is pretty much this one right here. Of course, there's a rolling in front of the entrance, which we opened the gate, but we're gonna do anyway later. I just didn't want to do it so I could avoid dying, and I didn't think it was necessary. But it's easier to get to the gray stuff for the great room by doing the front entrance, as long as you know. otherwise you're probably just gonna die there with ballistas. My good roll really fucking might have been out of stamina. Paying attention. Attention when I was playing it. Stamina management's always one of my big issues in this game. There's like a good amount of stamina you need to be able to make sure that you can get a good amount of hits in and then still have enough to like roll away, which doesn't need to be a lot. You just need a very little amount to roll away. Sometimes I get greedy and I see myself like hitting at every opening, but then you don't recover your stamina fast enough doing it. So there's like openings where you have to use those to recover your stamina.
You're another treasure choice of yours. Let the wings lift you to a higher place.
All strategic. Attack, roll, and then it's like, do you have stamina to attack in the opening, or are you gonna have to just wait it out? You'll see what I mean. I get really greedy. I just have no stamina and I keep attacking. Because a lot of times you kind of can get away with that in a lot of those games. Where stamina isn't, like you just have like a stamina, like the grass crest shield, for example, or something like that. And you pretty much can to your heart's content. Flask a little bit here. Just put one in for the buffs. I think I realized that I'm missing a few things here for a few buffs. Namely, I think we don't have a seal. So, yeah. We have the buffs we can use, we just don't have what we need to use them. And now it's time for the boss. Flask, get in there. That's pretty much all we can do. Yeah, we need I think it's 10 arcane for the seal. I could have gone with the finger seal, but I didn't want to spend runes. And I think in this run I try it where I end up having extra points after a while. So I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, I'll put those points into the earth. And that'll give me a big boost on weapon. But then I looked it up. Actually, I tested it, and the damage difference wasn't enough to make up for like 40 points. Not 40 points. 15 or 20. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make up for it. It's but just for one buff. Staggers, love the staggers. So, eat the foot.
And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of
So
gold.
he'll attack for that's what he does. So we're gonna pump some more levels here so we can use a seal, actually, and we're gonna try to focus on faith just enough so that we can use our other buffs like Golden Bow, Flame Grant Me Strength. eventually without needing the flask. So 25 is generally the goal for most builds for Faith. Arcane, it just depends on the weapon. Honestly, I think this weapon is the first time where I really have Bloodflame Blade as a buff for a weapon. Before then, I would just use like Crag Blade or nothing. So I would do Lion's Claw, but no Bloodflame Blade. I didn't even know you can do that, right? I just figured, you know, whatever. But that's a weapon, so it's different from the body buff or what is the Golden Bow? Aura or whatever. Anyway, so we need a few things. We need a Memory Stone, so we can get Bloodflame Blade actually equipped as a spell or whatever. Incantation, whatever it is. So we're going to Riot Lucaria. And we're going to try to hunt down the Wolf of Radicon. And then obviously try to get rid of Renala, since we're already here. She's not a very hard boss. She's probably one of the easier of the major bosses, I think. Yeah, I don't generally die to her, but I'll die to like Horaloo or Godfrey, the Golden Godfrey. Those will kill me. You know what I mean? Just gotta zigzag your way through those mages. Take out the biggest threat here, which is actually these fucking... What are they called? Marionette soldiers. Or the golden runes. Get a smithing stone. I end up selling a lot of smithing stones in this playthrough. Really, I just had to keep in mind that all we need smithing stones, the somber ones, for is for the Serpent Slayer weapon, the one for Rykard, and whatever weapon we decide on, right? Yeah, like say I'm using this seal. I don't think I even upgrade it in this playthrough. It's that unimportant. Hang time, look at that pop. That's fucking loud. I thought about getting it. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it several times. I have some priorities to take care of. So it'll probably be a, you know, if all goes well this year, maybe I'll get a PC upgrade of some sort. Maybe the PC itself, get a new PC. Maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, we got the Carrion set because having more fashion souls is always the best. And then that way we can mix match for the boys. Try to min-max everything. Alright, these fucking dogs have killed me. We gotta take them out. True Guts fashion. Slightly injured, but victorious. Yes. Yes. Fashion souls. We got some dudes to sell. We will be selling stuff. I just need to remember to sell stuff. And honestly, I forget in this playthrough. Actually, I just didn't look it up. But Patches sells a recipe for the foul foot, the golden one. Destroyed an Onyx Lord. Easy. And it's convenient, right? Because you're gonna get more levels just having those without having to like actually go out and farm. But at the same time, if you go out and try farming the materials, you might as well just farm the aliens, the albinurics. You know what I mean? So what I try to do is just, if they're there, I'll kill them. If they're not, then I'm not gonna waste my time. Right? Like, I'm trying not to go out of my way too much. But I don't do that in this playthrough. I completely didn't know, forgot, doesn't matter. You know, I don't do it. So we only use whatever things we have to use. The golden falfoots and the golden shells and yeah, killing everything in one hit feels great. Love this weapon. It's also got that high stagger potential. This is one of the bosses that's it's really agile. Hitting him is kind of a pain in the ass. But we need to get through it. Lion's Claw, and he already moved out the way. Damn, Lion's Claw does so much damage. Holy shit. I don't remember how powerful it was, but damn, that murdered that wolf. That's without the Jar Shard. Alexander Jar Shard or whatever. Trying to get our faith to 15. One more point will get us into a golden vow with the physic, with the faith knot. I think we have that already. I don't remember if we have that already, but I'm sure we do. I'm sure old me remembered to get it. It's really useful too for Sacred Blade. So, because you're gonna have 25 faith, you know, when you level it there, you put on the faith knot, and then you put on the holy attack tier, and then you get Sacred Blade on your weapon. Now you're doing big holy damage to the dead birds, which is pretty much the only time you really need Sacred Blade. Actually, there's also that DLC boss. It's really effective. What's his name? Putrescent. Let's take care of this guy. Actually, he's a pain. It's got big damage magic. I think he could probably kill us with 2 of those. Assuming he gets a counter hit bonus with the piercing, yeah, it'd probably be 2 hits. I think the worst part about the Renala fight is that you can't buff. Or at least it's inconvenient, extremely inconvenient. Take out the kids first. Take them out. So if you were gonna buff, you'd have to do it right after you kill her, or before you hit the last kid. That's all the time you get right there. You could drink the flask. Which honestly, if I would have gone with Lion's Claw right here instead, probably would have. That probably would kill her in like 2 hits. Instead of like 5.
Come,
It's 5 hits. So much damage. Yeah, with this weapon, I'm not even too concerned about it. There's just so much potential for stagger. There's a lot of enemies that they'll only let you hit them a few times anyway. So, this is so good. Alright, take her out of the way. Now we're giving her rune and the ability to respec.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books.
Alright, I got the minimum for faith. That way I could use the faith knot to get the next 10.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide.
No, obviously 25 would be best because then you don't have to dedicate part of your physic for that. But for the early game, there's not very many, you know, that you need or that are that great. So that's actually really good for this build. We're gonna go get the map to Weeping Peninsula. And since we're here already, we're also gonna head to Morn Castle. And as soon as we're done with Morn Castle, I mean, it's, you know, the pace is going to pick up quite a bit. Because after that, we're just going to start smashing enemies. Morn Castle is probably one of the quicker legacy dungeons. There's not much in your way, you know what I mean? You could just skip almost every enemy. And just run straight through to the boss. Yeah, I don't know what got in me right there, but I started going around in a circle. I tend to do weird things like that. You know, I kind of did wish that we went out and got a proper Guts skin, but I think when I went out and got some of these sliders, these Elden sliders, I think I looked and I didn't really feel satisfied with that. But I've seen some pretty good ones. I just don't know what the values are for those, or if they're modded. I guess I should say I don't know if they're modded or if they're based on like your Elden slider, you know, basic customization. Make sure they stop fighting. It's all about peace, bro. Alright, so just trying to make our way to the Leonine Misbegotten. It's not the lion nine. Probably the best. I ended up picking quite a bit of torches up. I don't really use them. I think I use them sometimes in this playthrough. Honestly, all you need is a lantern. That way you keep your two-hand always, and then you just, you only need a little bit of light. Once you know where you're going, you don't need a torch. I think one of the ones where I get lost the most is, it's a cave where there's like a rune bear in there. You're supposed to find a hole and fall down in it. You fight the 2 Farum Azula beasts, I think. I don't know how I get lost in it all the time. It's a small cave, but I just can't find the drop. Where the fucking drop? Start going in circles. So I mean, if I get lost there, better believe I get lost anywhere in this game. My first playthrough was, I don't remember how many hours it was, but it was probably 120 minimum. And that was me trying to like completionist it with no guide, nothing, just blind playthrough. I ended up missing. I missed that one cave with the poison. I think in the Weeping Peninsula. Yeah. I missed that cave, and I know because I didn't have the recipe. I didn't have the recipe book, so it's the cave with the recipe book. And what else did I miss? I missed a dragon. When Fia asked me a question, I forgot what I answered, and I still get scared every time she asks me the question that I'm going to answer wrong, and then I'm not going to fight the dragon with the 40 sacks or whatever. So I was try to make sure I look that up before I answer her questions after the champions fight. What else did I miss? There's quite a few things I missed. I think I missed the Scorpion Charm, the Celadus one. I mean, that's kind of rough, dude. If you don't know about that one, you got to be on that shit. I'm pretty sure I missed it. There's quite a few things I missed. I missed the Erd Tree Favor +2. The one in oh, I missed a Dung Eater quest. Yeah, I fucked that up. Yeah, I missed a few things. I just remember that I missed a Dung Eater quest because everything changes. And I didn't know where the death roots were anyway, so I think I was missing one. I think I looked it up and I was missing one death root to do his quest. I think there's a cave by like a lightning spell early in the game. I missed that too. I know it sounds like I missed a lot, but I mean that's I'm telling you most of what I missed. That's probably it. Took the fall, not too bad. But light attacks with this weapon aren't that great when it comes to short enemies. You got to go with the heavy attack. Heavy attack or the running heavy. Running light? Does it really have one? I think the running light works too. But the standing light tends to go over short enemies. So see, the heavy has like a more downward trajectory. It's kind of annoying. I wish the light had a slightly downward tilt to it. But you know what it does have? It has a poke. So if you do a crouching poke, you're sure to hit most enemies. Just press L3, crouch, and then do your poke. I hear I'm just questioning my existence. No, I'm remembering that there is something out here, and then I'm wondering if it's worth it to go explore, and I decide not to. Because yeah, I know there's something out here. I don't remember what it is. Probably not important. And like I said, with this build, you don't need much, man. It's a bit of a spoiler here. I think I end up with 2 defensive talismans and 2 offensive talismans for the final. Yeah, the staple one that I always use is the Jar Shard. And I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember. But I mean, you could pretty much go with anything. Alright, we're gonna take out the Knight's Cav here. Oh, 2-handed sword talisman. Yeah, those are the staple offense ones for this weapon, right? You're gonna always be 2-handing. And then for defense, I mean, I think the Dragon Great Shield one I use most of the game. And then for Prime Consort Radon, I made sure to get the Golden Braid. Huge fucking difference, dude. Huge difference. I'll give some more foreshadowing to the end, but you see my controlled bug a few times. So that's it's gonna be a comedic moment. So we got the Knight's Cab out the way, trying to get this pace going, kill all these Weeping Peninsula bosses. Now we're setting up for the Deathbird here. Swapping our ashes. Checking out what this guy has to offer and selling some shit to him. We might have already checked what he has to offer, but we're selling some shit to him for sure. Gotta make sure to start selling stuff. It's free runes, and we really don't need anything except our staple stuff. So I mean, the weapon we're using, right? Whatever Ashes of War we decide upon, which we only swap between 3: Sacred Blade, Lion's Claw, and Giant Hunt. Which I don't know if I alluded to this earlier in the run, but that's pretty much the concept of the build, right? Giant's Claw and Lion's Hunt is that, and then Sacred Blade is like always with every weapon, unless the weapon has a state like a default Ash of War you can't change. So like your song. Yeah, we don't need 2 torches. We don't need 3 pairs of the same glove. So we don't need a lot of these talismans either. I like selling the talismans because I know I'm not going to use a lot of these, like the final chain attack. Like, we're not going to use that. The guard counter one, I keep it in case I need it for Melania, pretty much. So the idea is, let's just theorize, it might work, right? So since you can block the first wave, and as long as you don't block all 3 waves, you should be fine in stamina, for the most part. So the idea is you block, and then roll and roll. And we'll see if that works later in this run. So here I'm debating what's more important. Damage, faith, or endurance. It's kind of a juggle for this weapon, but it actually is really easy once you're going. So like I said, the pace kind of picks up here, so more things start to die a little quicker. Come out, Deathbird. Come out. So what I should be doing right now is probably drinking my flask. And then waiting for him to pop out so I can do the buffs when I need to. So right there would be the good time to start buffing. I'm still in 20 for some reason. I do like doing that, where I go in for the jump heavy. But I probably would have one-shot him in the head if I had all my buffs on. And I did that Sacred Blade. Not that it matters. 3 hits. Almost 2. But yeah, this is why Sacred Blade is an always in any build. Pretty much makes Deathbirds a joke. So swap back. Make sure you swap back. There's a few times where I forget to swap and it's fine. The weapon does most of the work. We're gonna go pay Vare a visit here, and while we're there, fight a Geel. A Geel. Pay attention to the people that start.
You, Mike, now for an
Start
audience.
saying a Geel.
Go for an
I
audience.
find stuff like that really interesting in games. So I always try to progress Vare's quest because I can get to Moog's area and get more upgrades to my weapon. It doesn't matter if it's somber or basic, you get upgrades there for both. There's also some runes there, and then if you're going for anything that's bleed related, you get the Vare mask. I already said I'd be repeating myself, but specifically you do get what's the ancient somber there, so you can get a +10 pretty early on, as long as you get a +7 somber. So there's a few methods. You want to soft methods. Some you get the 7 and the glitch. And the 7 and after the Guts Greatsword. I don't know if it's impossible or noble, but the one in. So we're doing big damage to it. Fight Bloody Fingers. What's it? Nereus? I don't know how to say his name properly. We're gonna take that guy out and head towards Murkwater Cave. I set a marker here for the Evergel, and then I ended up not going over there. so yeah. I mean, I get to it eventually. It takes me a minute, but I do eventually get there.